It is currently 12:32. I made myself coffee. I've had something to eat. I've just been procrastinating and doing other things and just haven't really been focusing as much as I wanted to on revision. So now I'm going to dedicate half an hour to motivation and just read my notes out loud, because I feel like I understand the first two lectures and maybe I know some stuff from a lecture about risks and about free will. Hello, today is Monday. I got back from uni. I think it's like 6:07 or 6:08, week 3. We've started week 3 of exams, which is actually the first week of official exam season. I'm kind of very scared for this exam that I have on Wednesday, which is motivation, and then I have an exam on Thursday, which is methodology. Tomorrow is the last day of classes. Today I had a workshop, my last one ever. If you have been watching my videos for the past, I don't know how long, couple of months, I talked about this workshop that we have, which is a diagnostical interview workshop, basically where we practice playing the role of a psychologist in a diagnostical environment, and everybody has to play the role of a psychologist, and I haven't done that yet. I was avoiding it because I knew it would be terrible, so I've been avoiding it, but today I just had to because there was me and someone else that hasn't done that yet, so we had to be the psychologist today, and that was the first one. It was so bad. It was my first time playing the role of a psychologist, which is so weird because that's what I'm gonna do one day in the future, fingers crossed. And it started off okay, and I was like, yep, my nerves, I was feeling anxious and scared and nervous and all those things mostly before, but when I was actually in the role of a psychologist, then I wasn't focusing on the fear, I was focusing on doing what I was supposed to do. So it kind of started off well. I did the first steps that you have to do, but then I just got to a point where we talked about why the patient, I don't want to talk too much about this because it's probably boring, so just to quickly say, did the introduction and everything like that, and then got to a point where I didn't know what to say, and I just kept asking the same questions. My mind just froze on me. It's like my brain gave up on me, there was nothing in my brain, and I was listening and I was trying to respond to what I was hearing, but it kind of felt like I've already said everything. I was repeating myself and I felt so bad. The poor girl, she probably was like, oh my gosh, can this end? Can she just give up? But then it got to a point where I was taking very long breaks. I just sat there panicking in my brain, and I was trying not to because it was visible that I was it's kind of funny because it's almost like the roles should have been switched at that point, because I was feeling anxious before, but then at the beginning I wasn't, and then it's then when I took a moment to pause and to think of what to say, that's when the worrying and anxious thoughts and all of that came back. So, but luckily the professor, I don't think she's a professor, she's a psychologist herself, she kindly helped me, and I just felt so embarrassed. Oh well, it's over, and no one laughed at me, so. And then the second person who hasn't been a psychologist, they were doing what I was doing. Everyone else has already been a patient, so I was like, I haven't been a patient, so I was the patient. It went much better. I wasn't stressed about what to say because I wasn't the one asking questions. It's fine, I survived. And also that was the most social I've ever been in my classes, so I kind of felt like, wow, I did something really scary. I did it terribly, but I did it, and I'm glad it's over. I really am. So now what I have to do is, the people who are psychologists, they have to write a report. So we have to record the session and we have to type it up and then analyze our own session, and I also have to send that in by tonight. It is 6 p.m. I'm gonna be here for a very long time, basically. It's gonna be a long night. Now my plan is to get on with that work, and I've basically spoken for a very long time. I just wanted to explain what we did in that class, because I just want to explain the classes that I have, what classes are like here, and I don't know what we're doing. Let's get on with some work, and I still have to revise for my exams. I want this week to be over already. is a Tuesday. It's currently 12:50 something. No, I got home like half an hour ago. I had my last day of classes today. I went to my developmental psychology class, but I didn't go to my ethics lecture. And I was sitting in the class and I was just like thinking I shouldn't have gone to it because it was just presentations. So I kind of wishing I didn't go, but oh well, I went. So I got home, I got the bus. It took forever to get here because the bus usually takes a long time, and there was a lot of traffic and it's so rainy and so cold outside. I'm now so tired. I made myself coffee, so I really need to spend the whole day studying now, and it's nearly 1 o'clock. I have my first exam tomorrow and I need to do some serious studying. I'm very tired because I was up until 11. I had to write up my work that I was doing for the workshop that I had yesterday, so I sent that in at like 10 past 11. So I'm very tired, and now I've got a whole day of revision to do, so that's wonderful. But on a bright side, I ended up getting a really good grade for that workshop, which is just really nice because it was very stressful and I thought it went really badly, but it ended up being good. Yep, I'm gonna get on with my studying. Yay. So for this motivation exam, I'm honestly just reading through my notes like 1,000 times and hoping that some of this information sticks in my head and that some questions turn up which I know. I just really hope that there is enough questions that I know so I can pass. What I wanted to say was that we get an open question, which is a kind of essay question. There was 10 questions that we could get, but the professor has told us which ones we're gonna get. So the exam's gonna be split into 2. Some people can get a question on these people, and I'm really hoping that I get them this theory because like I know the hierarchy of needs, but this is very helpful because at least we know the open question. But now I'm reviewing these. It is currently 12:21. I have reviewed these notes quite a lot, I'd say. I'm still feeling very unsure about a lot of things. There's still a lot of things that I get confused with, still a lot of things that I don't know, but I feel kind of okay with this stuff. I think it's time to get ready and just got to get this exam done and out the way, really. Hello, today is a Wednesday. I had my first exam. Exam season has begun today at my uni. I'm half asleep right now. I had my exam. I don't know how it's gone just because there were 20 questions. They were true or false, and I think I got like 5 and then I wasn't sure. But no, I noticed that a lot of questions were like studies that I haven't read about. So I think they were from like literature or something. The written question that we got was comparing Maslow and DWEC. They both have models of needs. I think that went okay. Hoping, I really am hoping that it's enough. Yeah, it's now like 6 something, I don't know what time exactly. I made myself coffee because I am so tired. I haven't been able to sleep well the past 2 days. I couldn't fall asleep. I think I'm sleep deprived. But after tomorrow, I'll have 2 out of 3 exams done, and like I'll just have 1 more exam, which will be amazing, and I think I'll take some time off. Okay, I think I've talked enough, so I'm gonna drink my coffee and try not to fall asleep. It's nearly 10 o'clock. I have done, I think, an hour and a half of revision, and I haven't done that much. I wanted to wake up really early this morning, but I just fell back asleep, so it's been a very tiring morning. I'm just going to go through my Quizlet and just keep going over my notes. Hope that most of this is in my head. I just hope that I'm able to pass this. This cat won't move and I have to leave. We're just staring at each other. Oh, okay. I think she might be looking at my phone. I don't want to scare her with my car. Oh, but she's so cute. I don't know if it's a he or she. Okay, I'm gonna start my car. Maybe she'll move. Hello, so I never did an outro for the video that you're watching right now, and today is a Sunday. I'm filming the next week video today and the upcoming days, but I never talked about the last exam that I had, which was on Thursday, and it's Sunday. Wow. Okay, so Thursday I had methodology. So the methodology exam, how did it go? I have no idea because I wasn't happy with it. There was one main question that had like a study explained, and then I had like 5 questions that were to do with that study. I don't know any of them. That was kind of annoying. I have no idea. There were 30 questions. I probably was very confident with like 6, and you need 51% to pass. When I got the paper, I just kind of like read through it and like put a star next to the answers that I thought were correct, so that then I could go back over it and see, oh, is this really the answer that I want to put? That's what I did. And then I think that took a little bit of time because then we had like 15 minutes left, so I was just answering the whole paper. Then I had like 10 questions left that weren't answered, and I had no idea what the answer was, and the professor says we have 1 minute left. I wasn't even finished yet. There was other people who weren't finished yet, and everyone was just quickly finishing the paper. I just ticked random stuff. That's why I don't know how that went. For these 2 exams that I've had, it's all on the hope that I picked the correct letters and that it's enough to pass. Like, that's my main hope here. Finally, the retake is the 25th, which is the day before we start the new semester, which is just so, like, that's so annoying. Day before the new semester, and I just didn't do any revision on Thursday. I took Friday off, and Saturday I was revising, and Sunday is today, and I'm really hoping that my last exam is on Tuesday, and that these 2 exams that I have had, they go well. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. Enough talking. I've got revision to get to.